plan we're doing this tonight. Awesome. I usually don't do streams during the week, but it seems like I'm trying to cram too many streams in on the weekend. So, we are... What the... Play with creations at your own risk. You can disable creations via load order. I don't... Oh. Okay, it's like the mod menu. Alright. I haven't played Skyrim in like freaking forever. And I forgot you can't create your character until after the thing happens. So we get the title at the beginning of the game, which is nice.
Finally awake. You were trying to cross the border, right? Walked right into that Imperial ambush, same as us. And that thief over there.
Damn you Stormcloaks. Skyrim was fine until you came along. Empire was nice and lazy. If they hadn't been looking for you, they could have stolen that horse and been halfway to Hammerfell. You there, you and me, we shouldn't be here. It's these Stormcloaks the Empire wants.
We're all brothers and sisters in Pines now, thief.
Shut up back there.
What's wrong with him, huh?
Watch your tongue. You're speaking to Ulfric Stormcloak, the true High King.
Ulfric?
You'll see
the Jarl of Windhelm? You're the leader of the rebellion. But if they captured you... Oh gods, where are they taking us?
I don't know where we're going, but Sovngarde awaits.
No, this can't be happening. This isn't happening.
Hey, what village are you from, horse thief?
Why do you care?
A Nord's last thoughts should be of home.
Rorikstead. I'm from Rorikstead.
General Tullius, sir. The headsman is waiting.
Good. Let's get this over with.
Sure. Mara, Debella, Kinnereth, Akatosh, Divines, please help me.
Like, before I just kind of played like
Look at him. General Tullius, the military governor. And it looks like the Dalmor are with him. Damn elves. I bet they had something to do with this.
So this is a...
This is Helgen. I used to be sweet on a girl from here. Wonder if Vilod is still making that mead with juniper berries.
So you guys know I will give you the update now.
Funny.
Tonight's
When I was a boy, Imperial walls and towers used to make me
because they have this DLC dropping tomorrow. Also with that, I will be getting the... I don't know when,
go inside.
I don't know how.
Why?
What the date
I
is
wanna
yet.
watch
They
the
haven't announced the
soldiers.
WrestleMania 41
Inside the
pack yet,
house.
so I don't know when that will be.
Yes, Papa.
I do have the Bloodline
out of the
Edition
car.
pack that
Prove it.
I got separate.
Why are we stopping?
Why do you think? End of the line. Let's go. Shouldn't keep the gods waiting for us.
No, wait! We're not rebels!
Face your death with some courage, thief.
You've got to tell them! We weren't with you! This is a mistake!
Step towards the block when we call your name. One at a time.
Empire loves their damn lists.
Ulfric Stormcloak, Jarl of Windhelm.
It's definitely more colorful.
It has been an honor, Jarl Ulfric.
That I do know of.
Ralof of Riverwood. Lokir of Rorikstead.
No, I'm not a rebel! You can't do this!
Halt!
You're not gonna kill me!
Archers! Anyone else feel like running?
Wait. You there. Step forward. Who are you? You picked a bad time to come home to Skyrim, Kinsman. Captain, what should we do? He's not on the list.
Forget the list. He goes to the block.
By your orders, Captain. I'm sorry. At least you'll die here, in your homeland. Follow the captain, prisoner.
Ulfric Stormcloak. Some here in Helgen call you a hero, but a hero doesn't use a power like the voice to murder his king and usurp his throne. You started this war, plunged Skyrim into chaos, and now the Empire is going to put you down and restore the peace.
What was that?
It's nothing. Carry on.
Yes, General Tullius. Give them their last rites.
As we commend your souls to Aetherius, blessings of the eight divines upon
For the love of Talos, shut up and let's get this over with.
Learn up as you wish.
Come on! I haven't got all morning. My ancestors are smiling at me, Imperials. Can you say the same?
Stormcloaks.
As fearless in death as he was in life.
Next, the Nord and the Rags.
Here it is again. Did you hear that?
I said, next prisoner.
To the block, prisoner. Nice and easy.
What in oblivion is that?
Sentries. What do you see?
It's in the clouds.
What is that thing? Could the legends be true?
Legends don't burn out.
We need to move now!
Up through the tower. Let's go!
Let's go! Down these stairs now! We just need to move some of these rooms! Get back!
Stormcloaks pay blood for blood.
See the inn on the other side.
didn't really get into
Jump
it.
through the roof and
I
keep
didn't really
going.
get into it that much the last
Go!
time I had it,
We'll follow when we can.
Yeah.
Hammond, you need to get over here! Now! That boy, you're doing great. Toro! Everyone get back!
I forgot how.
Still alive, prisoner? Keep close to me if you want to stay that way. Gunnar, take care of the boy. I have to find General Tullius and join the defense.
The
God's God.
what you said.
Stay close to the wall! Quickly, follow me!
Save yourself.
Pepper! Into the keep, soldier! We're leaving!
It's you and me, prisoner! Stay close! Raylo, you damn traitor! Out of my way!
We're escaping, Pepper. You're not stopping us this time.
Fine, I hope that Gravy takes you all to Sovereign-Yard!
With you! Come on!
With me, prisoner! Let's go!
I would be very careful with streaming.
Looks like we're the
certain
only
things
ones who
right
made it.
now, 'cause
Was
they're
that really a
back to their
dragon?
back to their common
Bring us at the end
yeah.
times. We should keep moving.
Like I'm
Come
talking
here.
about like
Let
if
me
the
see if I
song
can get
goes
those
over 2
bindings off.
seconds, like in the game. They're copywriting people for like
Those
3,
binds
4
aren't going to
seconds
cut
of a song.
themselves.
That's pretty late.
There you go. Take a look
Yeah.
around. There should be
They've been
plenty of
doing-
gear to
they've
choose
been
from.
doing that, and it's-
I'm going to see if I can find something for these
I
boots.
only I knew it was.
What?
I knew it was.
Gotta get that armor on. Get that sword a few swings too. Let's keep moving. That thing is still out there.
I knew it was getting bad because the one day I streamed something and they copied. They gave me like I couldn't stream for like 3 days because of The Last of Us 2, and that made me so stinking mad when I got copyrighted for that. That made me mad, dude. Like I was straight up irritated. They literally.
Maybe we can reason.
They literally
We're over it! Let's Skyrim!
We only You're pathetic!
Like the back of a flea.
me see if I can get that door open.
You can tell I haven't. You can tell I haven't played this game in a while. Because I forgot how to equip your weapons in Skyrim.
Take us alive! I think you're bleeding. Victory is yours!
An old storeroom. See if you can find some potions. Might come in.
Rebuilt it back from the ground up with better wiring from what I bought the guy from because he sucked at wiring it.
Oh.
And
Done then. This way.
I put the case fans in the proper way because he had like
A torture
three of
room.
them on raw.
Gods, I wish we didn't need these.
Just fucking so
Come on.
everything out because he must have had way more dust. Twice as much dust.
You fellows happened along just in time. These boys seemed a bit upset at how I'd been entertaining their comrades.
Don't you even know what's going on? A dragon is attacking Helgen.
A dragon. Please, don't make up
But I'm gonna be
nonsense.
getting a brand new CPU cooler here.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a water cooler and I'm gonna overclock
Although,
my,
come to think of it,
I got a
I
Ryzen
did hear some odd
3700X.
noises coming from over there.
Wait a second.
Yeah,
Looks like there's something in this game.
I gotta tell you, people are starting to get on my nerves throughout the internet. I'm tired of hearing about it.
You should get a game PC.
If I get another console, which I'm planning on getting, I'm only planning on getting one for the living room, which is the I think I'm gonna get a Switch just
Where
for
in
when people
Oblivion
come
are we
over.
supposed to
Just-
go?
I'm not
Where's
really
the
gonna,
way out?
I'm not really gonna get
Just
too
give me a minute. Let me think.
Well, I want the Switch Sports too. Yeah, well, apparently they're doing Nintendo and there's a lot of people not happy with Nintendo.
I don't care, I'll buy it for whatever price it's gonna be.
Well, Nintendo's gonna up the games just for the keys. They're not gonna be able to clean the physical copies anymore. They're gonna charge $80 for the keys and then put the Switch down. But
That's what your PlayStation games you buy online are. You don't know the same exact thing, man. I already told you a long time ago that's exactly what it was. And everybody was like, yeah, alright.
well, I'm talking about like they're gonna charge $80 for like the physical copies, and they're not gonna be like you're owning the rights to play the game basically like you do at the digital store. Like that's what I'm talking about. Like for people that buy the physical copies.
Oh, that doesn't matter. You're still going to be able to play your games, and they're not going to take your games away from you. Bottom line. They make too much money to do that. What are they going to do? Realistically, if they take those games away, but they want to take those games back, or whatever. Nothing. They can't do anything. What are they going to do? Recycle fucking plastic?
Well,
They can't.
And what was the other thing I heard that they were also gonna do? I also heard, and I'm excited for this, and if the rumors are true, because the guy that leaked it is normally accurate, even with working, even part of Game Rant, he's very, very accurate with his leaks. Apparently, apparently the reason why GTA 6 is delayed till next year, which it didn't surprise me when they delayed it. Not just that, it's only gonna, GTA 6 is only gonna be able to be run on PlayStation 5 and, Xbox and PlayStation 6. It's gonna be,
Wait!
It's gonna be different than...
Closest town from here is Riverwood.
Thinking, and
my uncle's
other
the blacksmith
that
there.
I heard
I'm sure he'd help you out.
And it wouldn't surprise me.
It's probably best if we split up. Good luck. I wouldn't have made it without your help today.
They're gonna remaster
Looks like he's gone for good this time.
If it's true.
But I don't think we should stick around to see if he comes back.
They're gonna remaster GTA 4 episodes from Liberty City, Definitive Edition for the PlayStation 5. Which I hope to God they do.
Good luck. I wouldn't have made it without your help.
Which basically what I heard was they delayed GTA 6 because the online wasn't fully functional yet, and they want the online to be able to access GTA 6 online the day it drops instead of having so many bugs. Basically what they did was they went back and looked at, like, basically they had too much in-game content that could basically was going to crash the game, sort of like it did with Cyberpunk when it came out, and they didn't want the game to become like Cyberpunk, so they held it off for another year, and now people are saying they're going to move it again in 2026, and I'm like, why would they move it to 2020? Why would they add it to the PlayStation Store and then remove it again? Like, people are just starting rumors that aren't even true now. Like, they have an official release date. It's May 2026 of next year, and people are already starting rumors and going, well, the game ain't gonna be released next year. Like, I'm so tired of people starting the GTA crap. It's like, all these people have done is cry like little babies since the game got moved. And I'm like, I'd rather have a perfectly crisp, clear game than day one have every stinking bug in the game, like my character freezing every 5 minutes. Or my car just randomly... Like, and that's the one thing that people don't understand about Rockstar, is they take time and they make sure everything is good to go before releasing it to their customers. And that was the problem that happened with Cyberpunk. And I will tell you, I'm kind of disappointed I don't have Cyberpunk from the PS4 anymore, because I didn't really get a chance to play that game the whole way through like I wanted to. And once they got it fixed, finally got it fixed, after 3 or 4 years, it became a phenomenal game to play. It was great. But again, they rushed it too quick.
Ain't every day we get visitors in Riverwood.
So, like, would you rather have a game?
I'd be glad to help a friend of Hadfar.
Would you rather have a game
answer my question.
that's all freaking,
How do you know? Dragon.
Have a game that's all screwed up and glitchy and be complaining for 6-7 months until they get
flying down the valley
would you
from the
rather
south.
have minor bugs day one where you go, oh, okay, an NPC just spawned in front of me, but like that's a minor bug, and that gets fixed with a patch. Like,
Skyrim.
I'd rather
this world coming
be
to?
that way instead of
First
it being
the war,
all
now
glitchy
dragons.
and you can't even play the game and a game
Trouble
crashes
loves
every
company,
6 minutes.
The Jarl needs to know if there's a dragon on the loose. Riverwood is defenseless. We need to get word to Jarl Balgruuf in Whiterun to send whatever soldiers he can. If you'll do that for me, I'll be in your debt. Like I said,
the fact that,
I'm glad to help in any way I can.
Impatient with the game
help yourself to whatever you need,
irritates me, quite frankly.
within reason.
That is something I will have to learn as I play the game. Yes, I'll take all those. Food. I'm trying to get my health, my certain things I need from the first guy that you talk to when you come to I don't know what you call it in
cross the river and then head north.
I'm just trying to.
You'll see it.
It'll take
just
me some
past
time
the
to
falls.
figure it out, but once I get it
when you
figured
get
out,
to
I'll have the
Whiterun,
game down pat.
just keep going up. When
like
you
I
get
said,
to the
you're,
top
you're
of the
more
hill,
into the fantasy
you're
game
at Dragon's
than I
Reach,
am, so it's going
the
to take me a little
Jarl's
bit of time.
Palace. Jarl Balgruuf, he rules Whiterun Hold. A good man, perhaps a bit overcautious.
Well,
but
it was
these
either
are
going to be
dangerous
Skyrim I
times.
played tonight, or I was going to play Serious Sam.
So
one of
far,
the two.
he's managed to stay out of the war. I'm afraid it can't last.
Serious Sam is a ridiculous.
I don't think he
Serious
likes
Sam is a
either
ridiculous
Ulfric or
game. It's
Ellis.
actually comical.
Who can blame him?
Like,
But
the game
I've
makes
no doubt
sense.
he'll prove
It's one of
loyal
those
to the
games where you
Empire
gotta
in the
play it
end.
and you go, what is going
He's
on in
no
this game?
traitor. Of course, Skyrim has always been part of the Empire. That doesn't mean I support everything the Empire's been doing lately. But Nords have never been fair weather friends.
Once I get to the next town, I forgot I gotta do that. I gotta do that one where I gotta go through the caves and kill the skeleton and then fight the big dragon
I
afterwards.
forget you're new to Skyrim. Jarl Elisif, I should say. Although only because she was married to Jarl Torrig
like,
when he was murdered.
Like,
Ulfric murdered Torrig, walked right into his palace in solitude,
stuff. You gotta just kind of find them.
shouted him to death, if you believe the stories. That's what started this whole war. The Empire couldn't ignore that. Once the Jarls start killing each other,
like I said,
we're back to the bad old days.
There's not. Oh my god. Why do you...
Yes, actually. How about you smith me an iron dagger? Here's everything you need to make one. Go ahead. The finest weapons and armor.
Oh. Ooh. That's...
What to play, what to play.
What is I know you don't get much coins and stuff to start Skyrim, but like, what's the best sword to start out with besides the one the game gives you at the beginning? I can't afford the Iron Mace, which sucks dick, but that's whatever. I can't buy anything because I don't got shit. And I forgot. You gotta earn everything in this game. Well, that'll take some time, but we'll get there. I have the actual,
Gerder's family first settled here as woodcutters.
Like,
a few generations
that
ago.
somebody gave me.
She and Hod run the mill.
So
I make a
basically
decent
teach me
living
everything I
sharpening
need to know about
axes,
this game. I just gotta sit
fixing
down
the
and
sawmill.
learn the damn thing.
I see no harm in it, if you have the skill. The grindstone will improve your weapons. Use the table to improve your armor. If you've got the raw materials, you can use the forge to make something new.
I'll probably stop the stream, and basically what I'll do is I'll go on
People
YouTube
are
and
rightly
just watch
stirred up about the damn Thalmor being allowed to roam around
talk
arresting
about,
people.
so that way I know
just
what
for worshipping
everything is
Talos.
in the game.
But was it worth tearing Skyrim apart and maybe destroying the Empire? No. Ulfric will have a lot to answer for in the end. Nords have always supported the Empire, and the Empire has always been good for Skyrim. It's from that treaty that ended the Great War, remember? When the Emperor was forced by the Thalmor to outlaw Talos worship. We didn't pay much attention to it when I was a boy. Everyone still had their little shrine.
That's what I'm saying. I got like a loss at the moment.
But then, Ulfric and his sons of Skyrim started agitating about it. Sure enough, the Emperor had to crack down, dragging people off in the middle of the night. One of the main causes of this war, if you ask me.
I gotta say, The new Assassin's Creed isn't bad either.
Yeah.
It's actually story-driven like the original games. It's actually worth a shit this year. I was shocked. It's still got that RPG basic type feel, but it's not like Odyssey, Valhalla, or Mirage, where they still had the same like effects to it. It's actually like worth it. They actually improved it. I was shocked. I'm like,
It's actually not bullshit, huh?
no, it's actually worth it. Like, I was shocked. There's a part where I'm looking for a person in a market right now, but the market's so freaking big I can't find the person. So it's like I'm gonna have to literally go on YouTube and like figure out where this person is. Well, that was easy enough. That was almost too easy. Oh. Yeah, that was almost too easy. That was actually kind of a joke. I gotta say, they did a little compared to the 4 and because Skyrim came out on PlayStation 3, if I remember correctly, right?
Yes.
It did, okay. I was thinking that earlier, but I wasn't sure. I thought it originally came out for the 4, but I gotta say, the graphics and the way they made the game, the way they kind of remastered it for the 5, the graphics are actually freaking great. They look better than they did for the 4. I'm shocked. No. Why? Why is it every time I play a fantasy game, I always end up passing the biggest guys on the first level? Like, no, we're not fighting the big people yet. That ain't happening. So we get to the village and then stop for the night because I don't feel like getting involved in it for 3 hours. That's what happened the last time I played a fantasy game. I got involved in it for like 3 hours and then I didn't realize it was like 4 o'clock in the morning. We don't need that. We do not need our sword out in the middle of a village. It'd be a very bad idea.
Halt! City's closed with the dragons about. Official business only. Riverwood's in danger too? You better go on in. You'll find the Jarl in Dragon's Reach, at the top of the hill.
We'll pay whatever it takes, but we must have more swords for the Imperial soldiers.
See, a lot of the.
They say Helgen got hit by a dragon.
A lot of the beginning of like this game, I remember from when I used to own the game before. I remember playing it, but I didn't realize I had this crap I did. I wasn't even paying attention.
Old friend, patron of the great clan battle mode.
What would you have me do then? Nothing?
My lord, please. This is no time for rash action. I just think we need more information before we
What's
act.
the meaning of this interruption? Jarl Balgruuf is not
Who's this
receiving
then?
visitors. As House Carl, my job is to deal with all dangers that threaten the Jarl or his
Sorry, I
people.
was
So
setting up
you
my
have my
settings for
attention.
Daisy.
Now explain yourself.
That's what I'm gonna play.
You know about Helgen? The Jarl will want to speak to you personally.
Last time I played Daisy.
So, you were at Helgen. You saw this dragon with your own eyes?
Other than that, I haven't
So,
really
you were at Helgen.
really get on that
You
game
saw
anymore.
this dragon with your own eyes? By Ysmir, Irileth was right. What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls? Against the dragon?
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once.
That game is not
It's in the most immediate danger. If
The
this
Jarl of
dragon is lurking in the
will view
mountains.
that as a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should not...
Enough! Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
That would... Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative. You've done Whiterun a service, and I won't forget it. Here, take this as a small token of my esteem. There is another thing you could do for me. Suitable for someone of your particular talents, perhaps?
It is that
Come,
quest.
let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of dragons.
What quest you doing?
It's the first. It's the first quest you gotta. It's the first quest you gotta do with the game where you talk to. What is his name? Jarl the Greater.
Come to Dragon's Reach to discuss the ongoing...
Whatever his name is.
Project? You think you could help me? I really don't think so. The Jarl can be found in the Great Hall, probably sitting on his Jarl's throne. Not over here in a wizard's laboratory.
Farengar.
It seems this damnable conflict has claimed everyone's passions of late. Me, I prefer my books and my spells. I believe I am, yes. Technically speaking, of course. The city is also home to a priest, priestess, an alchemist, and I'm sure others who practice. There's a tranquility in magic, don't you think? It is simple. Ah, student of the craft. You'll need to start by learning an enchantment. Take an enchanted weapon or piece of armor, then use the arcane enchanter to learn its secrets. The item is destroyed in the process, so be wary. Once you know an enchantment, you'll need a filled soul gem and something to enchant. You'll use the arcane enchanter for that too. Of course, I have everything you need for sale if you have the coin. So, you wish to master the arcane arts?
Fuck's sake.
A prospective student, are you? Well, I'm afraid I'm not much good at teaching. You should try your luck at the College of Winterhold.
I just love games when they tell you have to do certain.
I'll
love
put
when
it
you play
simply
games
so you'll
that
understand.
tell you that you have to have
I
certain
advise the
items for
Jarl in
quests, and it
matters
gives
of
you
magic.
no gold to start the game.
If the Hold is faced with any threats or mysteries of a
that kinda
magical
gets
nature,
annoying after a
I am
while.
called upon
I've
to
only ever played
explain
a couple
things
games
and
where it's
suggest a
done that.
course of action. Hopefully that answer will satisfy you. Good day. So the Jarl thinks you can be of use to me. Oh yes, he must be referring to my research into the dragons. You know, if you've got the aptitude, you should join the Mages College in Winterhold. Come to Dragon's Reach to discuss the ongoing hostilities, like the rest of the Great. Sadly, no. My work affords me few opportunities for such an adventure. Perhaps some hero will bring one to Dragon's Reach, like old Olaf one I once did.
Secret fire.
What a fascinating
enchanted
conversation
wizard
that
fight
would
and
be.
go through every piece of dialogue that this dude has to talk
If I said that was a tedious question, would you be smart enough to know what I meant? Probably not. As long as I'm left alone to pursue my research, I don't care who gives the orders. Now, I'm a busy man, and your pointless questions are boring me terribly. Good day. It seems this... Ah, indeed? The Jarl. Oh yes, he must be referring to my research into the dragons. Yes, I could use someone to fetch something for me. Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there. Straight to the point, eh? No need for tedious hows and whys. I like that. Leave those details to your betters, am I right? I, learned of a certain stone tablet said to be housed in Bleak Falls Barrow. A dragon stone, said to contain a map of dragon burial sites. Go to Bleak Falls Barrow, find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to me. Simplicity itself. An old tomb, built by the ancient Nords, perhaps dating back to the Dragon War itself. Ah, maybe you just want to know how to get there. It's near Riverwood, a miserable little village a few miles south of here. I'm sure some of the locals can point you in the right direction once you get there.
Once you get out of the cave, you gotta fight this massive freaking dragon.
Well, must preserve some professional secrets, mustn't we? I have my sources. Reliable sources. I'm not surprised you've never heard of it. Even I used to think it was just a myth. But not anymore. The Dragon War was a real event, although only the barest glimmer of the actual events has come down to us. Far back in the Mythic era, the dragons were worshipped as gods in Skyrim. Many of the monumental ruins that still dot the landscape were in fact built as temples to the dragons. The details are lost, but at some point, the Nords rebelled. After a long and terrible war, the Nords overthrew their dragon overlords. Oh no, many were killed, of course, but many survived into historical times. Why, this very palace was built by one of Balgroof's ancestors to hold a captive dragon. Hence its name, Dragonfleet.
Off to Bleak Falls Barrow. Anything we can use to fight this dragon.
I'll probably lay down, depending on how far I beat this quest, because there's not really a difficulty that you can set to play freaking Skyrim.
I spend a lot of time at the market stall so I can learn the merchant's trade.
Riding in the field.
Damn those gray mains to
I know your family's honor is important to you, but we can't afford it.
It took me weeks to find that piece.
Yeah, I gotta do that. I gotta do
Send you back to Riverwood.
Yes, Housekeeper. We'll leave immediately.
Just us against the dragon?
That'll be a joy thing. I don't even remember how to get to the freaking thing, honestly. It's been so long. Is there? I don't remember how. There's a way to run in Skyrim, isn't there? Yep, got it.
Yeah.
I figured it out. I forgot on the PlayStation it's L1. That's why I said it. I have to get used to the controls again once I get used to them. It'll be better. Now to get to this. Sorry about that. Sorry about that, everybody. All you have is the bar, so you gotta be just vigilant.
Time to end this little game.
sir.
You'll pay for that!